I made an entirely new free-to-play Genshin Impact account and replayed through all of Genshin's story for one single character. If you didn't already know, I have a main Genshin Impact account where I do spend money on the Welkin Moon and Battle Passes occasionally, but that's not really enough to be able to roll for every single character that I want. Especially when Nodcry's roster is so ridiculously stacked. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda want them all. But there were two main things I wanted to do with this new account. One, I wanted to get a feel for what it's like being a new Genshin player right now in the year 2025 to 2026. Because I started playing Genshin in version 1.0 and being a new player was way easier back then. There was a much smaller pool of 4-star characters, so it was a lot easier to get the exact 4-star character you wanted. It is no longer like that. There are way too many 4-star characters. It is a problem. Genshin's endgame content was also much easier back then, because the community hadn't had the time to grind for strong characters and artifacts yet. Over time, Hoyoverse slowly upped the amount of damage necessary to clear endgame content as we had time to improve our accounts. But now, power creep is really starting to rear its ugly head, and the endgame content is more difficult than it has ever been. So I wanted to see what it was like building a new account in this current climate. The second thing that I wanted to do was actually try vertically investing on an account. On my main account, I don't go for 5-star character constellations, and I don't get too many 5-star weapons. So I wanted to see what it was like to just giga invest into a couple units that I really liked. And this brings us back to Flins. I freaking love his design and his character so much. I decided that Flins was going to be one of the characters that I heavily invested in. So basically, that's why this account exists. I made an entire new account just to roll for Flins, but I had to start the account early because I needed his best support, a Nepha, which means that I had to use my Primo Gems to roll for a Nepha, among other things. So basically what I'm trying to say is I don't have enough Primo Gems currently to guarantee Flins. But you know, hopefully we just still get him today. Let's start wishing for Flins and then hopefully start building him. Oh my god. Look at that sexy man. How I have waited for this banner. I am currently on my free-to-play account. This is an account that I made specifically to get Flins. It was actually for multiple other purposes. There will be an entire video on this account, like how I made it, why I made it, everything like that. But now, the main reason that I made this account is to pull for Flins. As you can see, I already have a Nepha on this account. I already have the best support. I already have his weapon, or you know, the free-to-play weapon, Prospector Shuffle. So now all that's left to do is to roll for Flins. Now the thing is, this is very high stakes now. I only have those 13,500 Primo Gems. It's all I have because this is my free-to-play account. I don't swipe really anyways, but if I were to use all 13,000 of those Primo Gems and I don't have Flins yet, then that sucks. Like, I'm just not gonna have Flins. But I have a feeling that I'm gonna get him in a single 10 pull. I think that I'm at 40 pity right now. Okay, so I'm at 39 pity right now. So let's run it. Let's finally get Flins. Oh my god, I'm so hyped for this character. Okay, so we're at 50 pity. We get a C1 Ino. Let's go. I want her C2 specifically. Okay, let's see. Oh no. Okay, this is... Oh shoot, we got C2 Ino. Let's go. Okay, okay. Dude, only 10,000? Dude, if I lose this 50-50, I'm so cooked. Oh no, dude, please. Okay, I mean, we got a Chevreuse. Chevreuse isn't even on the banner, but that's okay. So we've done 30 since... Okay, we gotta do singles now. Come on. Now, 71. Oh my goodness, dude, they're all Ino, basically, except for that Chevreuse. All of my 4 stars have been Ino. Come on. Please. Please. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, you know what? To make myself feel better, let's go ahead and let's get a 10 pull off of the Star Glitter Exchange. Let's go ahead and do that. This is kind of like a freebie, you know what I'm saying? Wait, but the back-to-back, it's okay. I believe we get there with the back-to-back. I see. I see. Look, now we get C6 Ino for sure. Ino? Sucrose is also good. I do need... I think that's a C1 Sucrose now. Man, I only got 40 more pulls. So, like, this is it. This is crunch time. Oh, let's go with the early. I knew it. I knew I was going to get Flins. Cinema. Oh, but the double Flins? Yo, C1 Flins in the same poll? Okay, just Dory. All right, let's go. We got a C1 Tainari. We got a C3 Ino. Oh my god, he's so cool. Dude, he's a lamp! Okay, but now it is time to build Flins. And I am prepared. Okay, wait, hold up. Okay, not fully prepared, though. I didn't realize I need to beat more of these land cruisers. Whoopsies. Wow, what a loser that guy is. You know what could help you be a not loser, though? The sponsor of today's video, Aniba. Nailed it. Perfect segue. Whoa. Wait a second. What are you doing there? Were you about to skip the ad? See, look, that's the difference between you and me. That's the reason why you're not about to have C6R5 Varka. You spend all of your money on things like groceries and electricity and trash. You are literally paying money for trash when you could be getting 30% cash back on any top-up package that you get off of Aniba. Look at that. Even on the blessing of the Welkin Moon, you still get 30% cash back. Okay, real talk though, you should be getting groceries first, but if you were already planning on topping up, then why not use Aniba? Thank you so much for listening, and back to today's video. Yo, why are we doing like 14k, 20k lunar charge reactions when our Flins has no artifacts on? We don't even have any artifacts on yet. Surely this one rolls well though. Oh yeah. Okay, so we really needed energy recharge apparently. Oh my god, dude, it started off so well and then it just went downhill. It'll do though. It'll have to do because that's like our only attack percent sands that's decent. And I think for right now, I'm going to have to use this attack percent goblet. Oh, man, that kind of sucks. Okay, so 56 over 109 crit damage. Okay, so artifacts are pretty bad right now. And boom, level 90. There it is. Flins is finally leveled up. And don't worry about the t-shirt change, okay? I just had to wait a day so that I could farm more of the land cruiser enemies so I can get the materials I needed to take Flins up to level 90. Just don't think too much about it. Okay, so now let's continue. I can't remember if I already showed this off or not. Flins is at level 90 now. 345 elemental mastery, 56 over 128 crit damage. Prospector shovel R2. I will eventually have it R5. I just don't have enough billets yet because this is a newer account. We are on 4-piece Night of the Skies Unveiling. As you can see, we do not have this fully leveled up yet. We are at C0 because this is my free-to-play account, and we have 111 talents. And if I remember correctly, for Flins, leveling up his normal attack is kind of useless because all of your damage is coming from your elemental burst and then your elemental skill. I think the elemental burst is the most important, so let's take this up first. And of course, we run out of these stupid parts again. Can I get anything from the Stardust Exchange? I mean, we could. Let's go ahead and farm these things first, though. All right, so this is going to be my team. Unfortunately, Sucrose is not high enough level yet, but that is fine. All right, let's see how much we're doing. 76k. Okay, that's not bad. 76k on level 4 talents with Prospector Shovel and a Sucrose that isn't even 60 out of 70 yet with no artifacts on her. Hey, that's not bad. That is not bad yet. We're gonna get there though. Our damage will be immense. I don't even know why I'm going into Sucrose, honestly. Dude, Flins is such a cool character. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have now once again extinguished the entire robot population. So let's go ahead and see how much further we can take his elemental burst and elemental skill up now. Oh yeah, crap. I'm gonna need another one of these. I think that I didn't pick up my first time clear rewards. Oh, heck yeah. There it is. Okay, we got another one. I will say that this team right here is the team that I used to clear that trance domain. And let me tell you, clearing with a level 40 Kaya was kind of difficult. Level 40 Kaya with no artifacts. Prototype Rancor. Oh, it went so hard. And then right now I have him 167. I'm going to take him up to 168 though, because I'm pretty sure a majority of his damage is coming from his elemental burst. So I'm going to prioritize that and take this up to level 8 instead of going 7-7. And that is as far as I can go right now. So, aura farming. I got ahead of myself. I need to level up Sucrose to at least 60 out of 70 so I can get her Ascension 4 passive. So let's do that first. Oh yeah, good old Beth. It's been a while since I fought you, Beth. Or at least I think that's what was... Okay, yeah, this animal hypostasis is named Beth. I remembered. Version 1 player. Close your eyes. You're done. It's funny, when I very first fought this boss, I always was wondering if there was a way that I could have prevented Beth from respawning, but I don't think there is. Like, you just legitimately have to fight it again. Like, it's gonna have a little bit of health left after you do that, and that's just how the fight goes. But for the longest time, I thought that I was missing something, where I was like, dang, how do I stop her from respawning? There must be some secret, like maybe I have to hit them with ammo or do something, but no, it was just, it always happens. Boom. Now we have the next talent. Man, it has been a lot of fun playing on this free-to-play account again because I'm like re-experiencing everything. And it's reminded me that when I was building a lot of characters at the beginning, I had to start leaving a lot of characters at 60 out of 70 because I just didn't have the resources at the time to level everybody up. So this is something that would be recommended before a lot when Genshin Impact first came out, is because once you level them up to 60 out of 70, now you get their Ascension 4 passive, which for Sucroses, this is a pretty big deal because it gives 20% elemental mastery to your entire team for 8 seconds, which really helps out Flins because Flins really wants elemental mastery, and that's a reason why I'm putting Sucrose on this team. But the next thing is we really need a Viridescent artifact set. Even if we can't get all EM main stats, just having the 4-piece Viridescent is going to help a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and strongbox some Viridescent pieces. And as you can see, when you are building a character like Flins, you have to build a team. It's not just building your DPS. That is the main priority, is the person who is dealing the most damage on the team. That should be your main focus point. But you also have to build the rest of the team to make sure everything is in order so that you can get the most out of the main DPS character. Boom. Elemental Mastery? Oh my god, dude. EM is... Elemental Mastery has the lowest drop rate out of all of the main stats. So this might be kind of rough. Yep, defense. Yeah, no Elemental Mastery, of course. Ooh, that's a pretty good piece. Oh no, please don't do this. I don't have that many 5-star artifacts on this account. We got so many circlets right here. Come on, one of these has to be Elemental Mastery. Well, they don't have to, right? Apparently, they don't... None of them have to be an Elemental Mastery piece. Okay, so it wasn't meant to be. It's okay. We still have other stuff that we can do. We can get this over time. So for now, I'm probably not going to level up any of these pieces. I'm only going to go ahead and level up this Elemental Mastery Sands because I'm for sure going to be using this one. And then we'll just like see what we get later. So we got 293 Elemental Mastery. We're passing over a little bit, you know. It's a work in progress. It is a work in progress. But now we are going to take this not complete build or anything. Like, none of these characters are fully built, and we're going to take them into the Spiral Abyss. But I'm about to show you how easy floor 9 through 11 is. Look at these teams. None of these characters are leveled up. This Kale is not even built. Like, this is just a character so I get extra elemental mastery off of the Dendro Resonance bonus and Favonius Warbow. That's just for extra energy for the team. That is the only reason Kale is there. Oh my god, it's so easy. Boom, Hyper Blooms. And these people are spaced very far apart. Oh, I thought that they like popped up 3 more again, and I was about to be like, what the heck is going on? So fast. Dude, oh my god, Flins. Flins, my goat. Oh my goodness, bro. I remember when these consecrated beasts actually used to give me problems. Not a problem anymore. Not when you have Flins. Yo, we're blooming. We are blooming. And then as you saw, floor 11 was super easy. Like, didn't have to try at all, right? But then we go to floor 12. Then we go to floor 12, and then we see that there is a ridiculous power spike or difficulty spike between floor 12 and floor 11. And there's an even bigger difficulty spike between trying to actually 36-star the Abyss, like getting all 3 stars on every chamber in floor 12, as opposed to just getting 2 stars on every single chamber in floor 12. I'm going to see how many stars I can get. I guarantee you I cannot 36-star this Abyss, though, with these characters, like with this team. With this team at its current level, like, with more investment, sure. I think that this is actually 2 great teams for this Spiral Abyss in particular, but the investment is just definitely not there yet. But we'll see how good we can do. Maybe we can surprise myself. I don't know. Can I hit from up there? I don't even know if I actually hit her with my burst. Dude, why does she bounce so high? And then we'll try and do some damage to him before he goes away. Darn. Okay. So is he going to stay in place? Nice. And then I don't think that I need to use Flins here. Maybe I will. Maybe this... Oh, yeah, that breaks the shield very quickly, actually. Okay, cool. Holy crap. Wait, Lunar Charge is broken. It's like they purposefully made this abyss for Lunar Charge characters. It's crazy. Oh my god, wait, this is... Wait. Wait. How am I getting away with this right now? How did I clear that faster than on my main account? What the hell? And then I think I'll use this still just for the damage mitigation. If you did not know, Sing Cho, whenever you use his elemental skill, it gives you some damage reduction. So I'm going to be using Sing Cho's elemental skill just for that, because I know that the elemental skill, like his damage, I'm not going to be using his elemental burst. None of that really does anything here. But this guy does a lot of damage, so whenever I can, I'm going to try. How did that still hit me? That was crazy. I felt like I was so far away from it. Okay, wow. Oh, so I was indeed able to 3-star that first chamber. But as I said, I did, like, the first chamber is the easiest, so I still don't think I'm going to 36-star this. But that is pretty crazy. I've only been playing on this account for like 2.5 months or something like that. And because my teams are well equipped for this specific Spiral Abyss, I'm already pretty close to 36-starring it. Boom, already done. Okay, now we just got to knock out this guy, which this is going to be weird because I don't have any heals on this team. So I think that the buff is just gonna... I mean, the debuff is just gonna stay on me. Yeah. Like, I don't know what you want me to do about that. Okay, so we are able to dodge it to an extent, right? Oh, crap. What am I doing? Oh, my God. What am I doing? Oh, I'm throwing. Oh, I'm throwing so hard. Okay, so that was rough. That was a rough chamber. We'll see what happens here. I don't think that I can get through this one, though, within the time limit that I have left. We'll see what we can make happen, though. Yeah, as I said, I don't think that I can 36-star this chamber. Like, maybe I could if I kept, like, trying to reset and everything, but I don't really think that's worth it. So, I'm like... Yeah, I cleared with 6 minutes and 18 seconds left, so I am 42 seconds shy of being able to get that 3rd star. But I feel like if I had a good Hydro Healer or Animo Healer to replace one of the characters I have on my Flins team currently, then that would go way smoother, because that Radiant Butterfly just... Oh my God, that thing was shredding me, because it does like 2 attacks that are basically like guaranteed to hit. So all my HP was gone, and then the debuff that it gives you is just stuck on me because I can't heal in that team. So like maybe I'm able to get that 3rd star with these current teams if I put in some effort. But 42 seconds I feel like is pretty far off of the mark. But you see that it's still pretty easy to get the 2 stars across the board in the Spiral Abyss, even if you've only been playing the game for like 2.5 months like I have. Or I mean, obviously I've been playing Genshin for a really long time, but like this account is only like 2.5 months in. Okay, now the last chamber, I have 202 health. That is all I need. Holy crap, dude, I'm doing a good amount of damage here. Dude, this is crazy that I'm actually clearing this decently fast. Like, it's not the quickest, right? But I think that I get there before he puts up his barrier again, which is, I feel like, pretty good for this team, like what it is. Yeah, dude, we're definitely getting 2 stars on this last chamber. All right, we gotta beat the Knights, and then this will be difficult because I need to stay alive. That's like the main thing, is I just need to stay alive against these Kookies. The triple Kookie is going to be difficult because I don't really have like that much defense. So I'm going to need to use like elemental bursts and stuff to dodge their attacks. And then, oh yeah, I forgot I have damage reduction from Sing Cho, so that will help a lot also. Can I do this without Nahida? Huh. Nahida has gone down. I feel like we can still, like, if we're just... Yeah, we only got one, like, we only got one Kuki left. So, or Kenki. Why did I say Kuki? I've been saying Kuki this entire time, I'm pretty sure. We only have one Kenki left. So, and we're not, like, going for the 7 minutes. So, this is fine. Yeah, we can do it with just these characters. I'm so sorry, Nahida. That is my bad. And boom, there it is. 2 stars. So we got 34 stars in the Spiral Abyss. Hey, you know what? Not too bad on just the free-to-play account that I made. And I haven't spent that much time on it. Like, these are the builds. I've already shown off Flynn's build. But I just have a level 80 Favonius Lance on a Nepha. She has 329 Elemental Mastery, 1,738 attack. She is on a 4-piece Gilded Dreams. I literally have a plus floor flower. And then I have this feather. This is the sands. This is the goblet. And then this is the circlet. Ino is level 60 out of 70. I actually don't know how to build her. I just have a Favonius Greatsword on her. I'm assuming she wants Elemental Mastery and HP. I don't even know if that's true. I think I heard my friend Tula say that, so she's on some rando artifacts. The main thing is I just wanted this 4-piece set bonus. And Sucrose, you saw we barely built her. 293 Elemental Mastery, 60 out of 70. Thrilling Tales, level 40. 4-piece Viridescent, all +4 artifacts except for that +20 Elemental Mastery piece that we got. C1, and then 111 talents. Oh yeah, then for the talents, 168 talents here, 175 talents, 114 talents. My Nahida probably has the most investment on her because she's the character that I got first. She has the Starcaller's Watch because I was trying to get a Nepha's weapon. I lost the 50-50, unfortunately, and I didn't have enough Primo Gems to keep going. But it works out fine. 365 Elemental Mastery bonus off of just the weapon. It's decent. And then we have a 4-piece Deepwood EM Dendro damage bonus crit rate. She is 59 over 140 crit damage. C0 and 597 talents. 746 Elemental Mastery. 942 Elemental Mastery on Kuki Shinobu. Iron Sting. Gilded Dreams. I do have a 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate on him. He is C4. Talents is 1,610, and then his crit ratio is 64 over 92, 239% energy recharge. And then Kale, as I said, isn't even really built. 60 out of 60, Favonius Warbow level 70, random artifacts, like literally nothing. C1, and then 111 talents. But yeah, that is Flynn's. I am very happy with this character. I'm going to be investing more into the teams. Like, I'm going to try and bring up all the characters that need to be worked on. The next step for this free-to-play account is I need to start saving up again. Right now, I have 6,177 Primo Gems, 8 Intertwined Fates left. I really want Columbina on this account whenever she releases. And if I'm able to get Lauma on her rerun, that would really help out the Nahida Hyperbloom team. But yeah, I am having a lot of fun with my free-to-play account currently. It was a lot of fun playing through Genshin Impact again. It makes me remember why I always come back to Mondstadt. I always end up crafting everything at this crafting table. I always end up going to this Catherine to turn in all my daily commissions. It made me remember that Mondstadt is still a goated region. That is going to be all for today's video, but I do want to thank my one and only YouTube member, Katie K. Katie has been with me through thick and thin. She sat with me through a 4-viewer Monster Hunter stream. She is an absolute legend. So thank you very much to my YouTube member. And if you watched the entire video, thank you so much for watching. It really helps me out. And just remember, you don't have to believe in yourself. Believe in me. Believe in the me that believes in you. And I'll see you in the next video.